There's been a lot of backlash, though.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't think that it's ethical. There's a weird moral line. Some people say it's exploitative. Now, you're working very close with Wendy. What do you have to say to those detractors? What can you say to win them over?
Well, it's funny because when I saw I coming from a standpoint of being a fan first. So the one thing that people have to understand, this is not a business guy coming in trying to make Ronnie James Dio a hologram. This is a fan of the legend Ronnie James Dio that was making the hologram. So looking at it from that aspect, I mean, the first time I saw Ronnie was in 1985 on the Sacred Heart Tour, so at the Brendan Byrne Arena, no less, in New Jersey. And seeing that show actually changed me as a both a fan and as a metal fan. But that being said, people have to understand that, where we are in the music space, especially the way the industry is built right now, that guys like Ronnie James Dio, that deserve to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, deserve to be recognized as one of the greatest vocalists of all time, if not the greatest metal vocalist of all time, need to understand that, if we don't do something like this as a quote-unquote distribution channel to get his music out there, nobody's going to know who he is at one point in time. And we have to, it's so important that people do understand how important he was to the industry and to the metal community. So when we started thinking about this, or when I started thinking about it, the idea was, hey, listen, if you put Ronnie's vocals via hologram with a live band, so it's not like it's a movie, and put on this great show, people will come. The people will come. And then when I started seeing the ethical thing, I said, well, they're not getting what we're trying to do. This is a celebration of Ronnie James Dio. This is not a
preservation of the legacy.
It's a preservation. This is not about, hey, listen, let's put Ronnie on stage and just charge people a bunch of money. It's not that at all. It was built from the fact of, hey, this music is important to a whole legion of fans around the world, and the only way that we're going to get it out there because of the amount of and we all know this, that most of the revenue most of the money comes from touring.
Sure.
If an artist is not out there touring, nobody's gonna know who they are. Mm-hmm. So it became a really important concept. So for us, it was about, hey, listen, let's celebrate Ronnie. Let's get it out there. Let's put it with a live band. Let's create an incredible show around it and really make it fun. And again, when you're hearing those vocals, and nobody sounds like Ronnie, I don't care how great of a singer you are or who they are, nobody has that tone. Nobody has that, that power in their voice. So that shows you how important he was. And not only that, he was so loved by the community and the metal community that it just makes a lot of sense. So when going back to that, when I see the detractors, I'm actually kind of surprised, because Dio fans to me, are the ones that really should embrace this and understand that, hey, listen, this is coming from a good place. This is not coming from that, from a corporate place. And that's really what I'm.
You didn't anticipate this kind of backlash at all?
Well, I always think there's, nothing ever goes, 100%. But I thought, and we have been, honestly, I mean, we've been relatively positive. The people that have reached out to us directly have been really positive. And I can tell you, the ones that were in the room at Polestar are the ones that really were blown away, because they saw it live.